you start by briefly just introducing what Rebel Leeds is?
Yeah, so Rebel Leeds is part of Rebel Meetups, which is a global community for founders, freelancers, side hustlers, and anyone who kind of wants to break the status quo. So it's just a community, Leeds specifically, obviously Rebel Meetup Leeds, but they've got it in Poland, Tokyo, New York, and across the UK. It was originally created by a guy called Ash Jones, and ultimately created it just to create a safe space for these founders to network, meet up, share ideas, collaborate. And myself and Chris, we've created Rebel Leeds. It was originally made in Bristol by Ash, and then he's just spread across the UK and now globally as well.
So what would you say have been your key takeaways from running this event?
So, to be honest, originally it was more of a selfish reason for me why I approached Ash, because I was like, right, I'm moving to Leeds, it's a new city, I'll build my network really quickly. It'll be an easy way to connect with potential clients for my business. But to be honest, the biggest takeaways have more been just meeting new people from different backgrounds, creating friends, sharing ideas. There's been multiple ideas from people who have attended and my co-hosts that have sparked different approaches in my own business, which have led to business. So maybe not specifically the people that I'm working with, I've connected with, but the ideas they come out with from the different backgrounds has definitely took our business to the next level, because it's more closer bonds and sharing of ideas in a more natural way.
Yeah, when I came to this event before, I actually ended up late to the event, so it was well, not the best start to the event for me, but I was wanting to get out of the house more anyway, so I thought even if I come late, then it's all right, because it's still going to be a chance to meet people and network, and that's kind of what the main part of the event is about, isn't it, really? But then there was a talk last time, which will be a similar one, I guess, today.
100%. That's the great thing about it, I'd say, is the fact that it's casual networking to start with, everyone can just mix, have just open chats, then you have the fireside chat, as you say, the interview with, it might be a startup founder, it might be someone with expertise in marketing or sales. And then once that's over, lots of people sharing ideas, so naturally we just go to networking again, where the ideas start flowing and people just openly discuss them.
So yeah, would you want to talk about your ventures into like creating planners and stuff for students?
Yeah, so it started 4 years ago now. It's felt like a lot longer than 4 years, to be honest. But one of the reasons for me moving to Leeds was to broaden our horizons, essentially. So myself and Joe created the business. We're from Teesside. Middlesbrough's the biggest town there. It's not really a populous area. There's one university, a few handful of colleges. It's not kind of a place that you can really broaden and build a business. So moved to Leeds. We've had some success in the UK, and that's why it's took over 4 years. But this year specifically, we found a business mentor. And this is why these are so important, these networking events, is because you start meeting these people. But we got a business mentor, a guy called Anders, and he just started giving us these nuggets of information, one of which was to try the US market. Wasn't even on our radar at the moment. We thought that's way off. We'll go global once we've got to a certain stage within the UK. But that's kind of just flipped our business on our head. We've just secured a contract within the past month, which is 4 to 5 times the size of anything we've ever done. And that was our first US contract. And the interest from the US compared to the UK has just been huge. So fingers crossed, I think this year is the year that I'll be able to fully quit my full-time job, which has been supporting the growth of the business, while my co-founder's been full-time, and finally move full-time into the business and move to Australia. Maybe sometime in the US as well. So yeah, exciting times ahead for it. But
some rebellious times.
Yeah.
So what topics are you going to be discussing today at the event?
So the speaker is Chris, who's the co-host for the event, and he has a recruitment company. I think he's had it for around 10 years now, so we'll be going into a lot of the challenges. Obviously, he had the business through COVID. I think that was a huge challenge for him from what I know. What advice he would give people just starting out. So just looking for those nuggets of information of kind of the real side of owning a business rather than just the wins that some people call LinkedIn linked win. because people only ever show the wins and rather than actually what the reality of business is like. So I'll be asking him a lot around that. But he's just had his second child. And within the past months, I'll probably ask him a little bit around that as well, how balancing family life and business and everything around that is. For me, I've not got children yet, so I don't understand it, but I imagine there's many people out there who are trying to work full-time job, launch a business and manage a family all at the same time. So I'll probably focus on that a little bit as well.
Yeah, it was interesting the last time I came, seeing the format of the event, because I've not really seen as many events where it's the interview, I guess, kind of format and like podcast kind of almost feel to it, which I thought was quite a nice format for this event. I think it does suit the event, like talk about creatives and rebels and that kind of idea.
It does seem to kind of take the edge off it being almost like an interview and questioning session. From all the speakers we've ever had, they've been really relaxed and just kind of opened up and showed the real side of the story rather than pre-planned answers to questions.
Yeah, it just feels like a casual sit-down chat, which I like, because it's the kind of type of interview I like to do, like just conversational and stuff like we're having now. So you know, it'll be interesting to see that conversation unfold today at the event. So
for sure, real talk, and I'll be interested to see how much sleep Chris is getting at the minute.
yeah. Thanks for speaking with me today.
No worries.
Cool.
Cheers, man.